Alright, let's not get fucking shredded by that ship.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get flattened this time.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
And also, I haven't seen any freaking
Pelican 1,
samples
preparing
around
for
here.
touchdown.
Usually there's one next to them.
I just grabbed 2.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Rare sample acquired.
Just found one.
Alright, that was fun. I like Super Helldive.
Right?
Extraction complete. Pelican 1
More extreme.
I don't even think I did that once.
Today you carved enough.
I don't know if it was glitched, but before it said you were level 58, now it says you're level 74.
You didn't die once? Damn. I got freaking blasted fucking 8 times.
Oh, now it says, yeah, it said you were level 74, now it says you're level 59.
I was gonna say, I'm definitely 59.
Yeah, it just said you were 74. Times 300? Holy shit, dude. You would level up so fast if you're doing super hell dives all the time.
Exactly. That's what I like about the hell dives. I mean the super hell dives.
I don't know why I kind of like being a lower level. Makes me think that I'm a low level, but I can hang with the big dogs. But I'm not starting. I'm gonna go to my ship just so that doesn't accidentally happen again.
Yep.
I'm gonna bullshit for a minute and then get off. Did I die? Nope, 0 deaths.
The
Nice.
existence of high casualty missions implies the existence of
And 337
Wow,
kills.
0 deaths, yeah.
some solace in that.
And you got more kills.
Mission
Yeah, look at that. You already
coordinates
shot 3,000 bullets that round alone.
Hellpods primed.
Mm-hmm.
You only hit
Oh, shit.
1,000 though, or
Engaging
2,000.
orbital thrusters.
I'm out of here. Return to ship.
Oh,
This
yeah?
guy's starting to-
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Allied destroyer coordinates received. Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Yeah, I think I like the super hell dive more.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
I don't know, like, I played better on Super
Orbit
Helldive than I did
synchronized.
on... dude, that didn't seem that hard, though. I mean, I've played missions on level 6 that
Welcome
seemed
aboard,
harder than
Helldiver.
that.
We can never have too many heroes fighting for peace.
But
It was kind of the
honestly,
team.
I think...
One of them
yeah,
kept
I
dying.
think that team played a little better because, you know, we didn't get many things called in on us.
Yeah, that was another
it
thing too.
seemed
Like I
like
said
at
before,
least-
yeah, like with the thing that shoots out the little ball, the 3-ball shits.
Yeah, the Watchers.
You get swarmed if you let that happen.
And it seemed like people were kind of focusing the hell pods too a little bit. I never even bought this fucking UAV recon booster. So much stuff I haven't bought yet. Flexible reinforcement budget, I never bought that. I don't plan, like, I think that's such a waste because I don't plan on fucking using all my reinforcements. And it only takes away like fucking 12 seconds off a 2-minute timer.
Yeah, it's not worth it a lot of the time.
I'm so glad this cutting edge armor is finally useful. Those Tesla towers will one-shot you if you don't have this armor on. But then if you have the armor on, it barely even fucking hurts.
Yeah, I was running it with the armor on because I didn't like that shit the last time.
Oh, I realized that too. I can't get killed by you using your arc thrower as well. Well, I could, but
I'd have to hit you like 5 times.
probably have to hit me more than that. The Tesla tower would have to hit you like almost fucking 9 times or something. Plus the lightweight prototype armor for that is like one of my favorite looks in the game.
I like that you get to
wish
go a
could
lot faster
color
with it.
coat things though. I always like lightweight armor. I tried medium weight armor yesterday or the day before. I don't remember, and I didn't like it at all. Dude, the thing is, it would be different if like 2 melee hits with light armor, you die from those big beefy guys. Those with those huge fucking haymakers they throw with that staff. You die
Yeah,
with
if
2
they
hits
get you
whether
from
you're
behind,
wearing.
it kind of sucks. But usually, if you see them in front of you, it's hard to get hit by them.
Well, I was using shotguns too, so I was running right up to him and I was like, "Hey, punch me in the face." I'm like, "Okay, if you insist."
Getting that close. They kind of have to. They charge up too. They're easy to miss.
Well, the thing is,
From a
they don't
distance.
wait very long between swings, so if they knock you down, it's not really like you get a chance to get up and run away. They knock you down, they run up to you, and they hit you again. So if they hit you once, you're pretty much a goner. Oh, I didn't know I had heavy fortified armor. 64 metals, that's why I never bought it. It's in Democratic Detonation. That was like the first one I actually like went after. The first one I bought because I got Steeled Veterans from the Super Patriot version or whatever it's called, Super Citizen version.
Yep.
Never bought this fucking blue and orange scout armor. I think is so ugly. I just got Viper Commandos like the day before fucking the Illuminates dropped.
Pretty close to getting
That's why I had
the tank emplacement thing.
what? Huh? I don't know what you said.
Came up. Yeah, I only
just
need
heard you
like
say
80 more
okay, man.
points.
I can buy another one now because I spent $20 on extra credits. So if I was gonna buy it, I just bought 20 instead of 10.
Yeah, I paid for the 10. I only needed like 100 credits more though, so I still have 1,275.
But you don't have any other things to buy, right? Don't
Yeah,
you
there's
own
nothing else
all
I
of
need to
the
get.
war bonds?
I have all the war bonds.
So I think firebomb hell pods now would be useful. Dropping, and especially if you had the firebomb hell pods plus that new one that puts a turret on top of your resupply, your fucking hell pods resupplies are pretty much like a weapon now, like a stratagem. You drop
wait,
it in on them and it'll.
The fire one's the only one I didn't buy.
I don't have that one either. I don't have chemical agents and I don't have Freedom's Flame, but I have everything else.
Yeah, after I heard how crappy it was, I didn't buy it because it seemed worthless.
Well, at the time, that's when they nerfed fire. Dude, they nerfed fire right before they released the fire war bond. It's like, dude, do you like not want our money? It's like, oh, we made fire fucking terrible, and here's fucking 4 fire weapons.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't see the point in buying this if that's going to be how it's going to be used.
And even this Truth in Fortress, I mean, I like the shotgun, but I use it for the first shotgun ever. Like, this 3rd day of the Illuminates or something. And the having to hold square and switch to stun rounds, I can't do it fast enough. I thought it was be easier than it was because like I was like, oh, I don't think I'd have a problem doing that. And then mid fight, I couldn't pull it off. I mean, I only tried once, but I basically bought the fucking armor. I meant that war bond just for the armors because the armors are fucking sexy as fuck.
Which one was that?
The Truth Enforcers, the one with the pure white and the pure red,
Oh, yep.
the second to newest one. And basically, I just used the fucking patterns on it. The shuttle pattern, the hell pod pattern.
Yeah, it helps prevent Helldivers from flinching. I didn't see really much use for it. I still have it, but I never use it.
So actually, when I buy the chemical agents one, I'm going to be using that shader. I don't like the yellow, but I noticed before I used to have a really hard time seeing fucking resupply pods. Like if you're on a jungle planet and you just drop the regular one, like it was not easy to see. The standard one.
Yep. So it
Where
probably
is it?
helps to have it
Because-
painted a certain color to make it stand out.
Yeah, the gray ones, and if you have it bright yellow, especially the undergrowth one from the Viper Commandos that makes it camouflage.
Wait,
Dude,
that changes
like
the
before-
color of the supply drop too?
The Hell Pod changes the color of all Hell drops.
Wow. I thought it was just the hell pod he came down in.
Nope, it's everything. It's the one you come down in. It's resupply. It's even weapons. All that stuff will be mustard yellow. So that's like, if I had that before, I would have had no problem seeing it. And the orange one too. Either the Freedom Flame or the chemical agents are both good because they stand out. Because I remember I'd be in a jungle level and somebody would call it in and I couldn't fucking find it.
Hey, I have the mustard one. I wonder how I changed with it.
You have chemical agents?
Yeah, how do you change that shit? You have to go over here to the armory thing?
No, it's where you were. It's over here. And then you go all the way to the right to vehicle customization.
Ah, yes. There you go.
And I just use the black and red one. Because now they kind of change it, because now you at least can mark it, you know, it shows up on the map. But yeah, I don't have access to the sterilizer or the dog breath. But I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I haven't found much use for those.
That directional shield, though, is supposed to be really good in the new one. The Flame Sentry is supposed to be really good. Although the Flame Sentry, they said, like, it tries to kill people, which is obvious. But they said if it prioritized, like, kind of setting the area on fire around people, that would be better. And it'll kill whoever's closest to them. So say there's a huge group of guys in front of it, but then there's one guy to the left who's closer. Instead of targeting the whole mob, it'll just target that one guy to the left, while the ones that are in front of it just destroy it. I called down a Gatling sentry one time right in the middle of a mob, and they fucking destroyed it. And the Voteless, they destroyed it before it shot one bullet.
I had the flame thing. It did pretty good last round and the round before that.
I bet. Especially with this faction. Probably do good against the bugs too, except the Chargers will kill it. No problem, you know?
Yeah, I want to try it against that.
That's where that, the Freedom's Flame, that's where the fucking, that booster would come in. Firebomb Hell Pods. You fucking drop that into, a group of Voteless, it's gonna kill all of those with that initial explosion, and then, you know, nothing will be close enough to destroy it, but then it can start shooting before it gets destroyed. Lines, all Hell Pods with volatile incendiaries that detonate upon impact. Ignite igniting any units in the vicinity of the drop site. So that's not only, don't forget, that's like every weapon you call in causes an explosion. The one you drop in on caused it, but you know, if you don't remember, like I remember somebody put that on and I killed myself because I was standing right next, waiting for my support weapon, and I was standing right next to it, and the fucking explosion killed me.
How big's the radius?
It's not small, but it's not huge or anything. It's like a grenade, probably like a grenade, a bigger grenade, like a bigger radius grenade.
Sounds like it might do more friendly fire than anticipated.
Well, that's why it's kind of like a meme right now, because like right now, like, well, nobody uses it, first of all. Oh wow, that cape is amazing. Purifying eclipse from the Hellbond, the fire flames, Freedom's flame.
Freedom's flame.
I still just use the stock cape. I like it the most, the plain one.
I haven't really found a cape I like the most.
That's why I like the regular one. It's just plain and simple. That's what I like about it. You know that Darth Vader premium set that came around you had to pay for that looks like Darth Vader?
Oh no, I must have missed that one.
It was just here right before this last one, Superstore thing. But it came with a cape that I thought was, it's got the like part that touches your body is like red in the outside. I thought it was all black, but it's not. It's like got like a design pattern on it. I was gonna buy it if that was the case.
Dude, this game won ongoing game of the year, or no, game of the year for joystick award, and fucking ongoing game for the big one.
It won the best multiplayer, didn't it?
I'm pretty sure it won the best multiplayer too.
Yeah.
It definitely. I feel like it should have won the best game for like all of them.
All I know is it's definitely like, dude, this game is like a fucking fantasy of mine. Like, I feel like if I was like living my best life and could design a game, this would have been it. I absolutely in love with this game.
Yeah, it
Like
is pretty sick.
like I
Stratagems
feel
calling the things in from. What were you saying?
I just feel like the developers, they must be like around like our same age and like grew up watching like exactly like what I grew up watching. Stuff like that. Seems like they loved RoboCop, they loved Terminator, they loved Starship Troopers, and they just fucking made it all into one fucking game.
Pretty much. I get a lot of the RoboCop shit from like the commercials and all the other stuff. I'd buy that for $1.
Same with Starship Troopers, like, because that was the same director for both those movies. That's like was his style.
Are you doing your part? I'm doing my part.
And then that whole thing with like actually having to punch in commands for the stratagems, like, I don't know why that's so simple, but to me that changes everything about like how you play a game. Because in games it always kind of bothered me that like most games they used to just walk up to a computer screen and then you hold square or hold X or something, and then the door just opens up. And then they started making games better where you actually see them push the button or open the door. And like, but
I think
still,
the first
like
game like that though was Fallout 3, right? With the freaking lockpick shit.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure that's like the first time they did something like that. I mean, there was probably like Resident Evil or whatever when they did like the first puzzle shit, but I think the door thing was Fallout 3.
Yeah, maybe. I couldn't tell you that. But like going up to a computer terminal and you just hold X for a second or hold square for a second, and like sometimes it's instant, sometimes you have to hold it for 3 seconds till the timer's done. But like it's just, to me, actually so immersive to actually have to punch in a combination. It actually fucking makes sense for once, you know. It just really, I think it's as close as you can get to actually feel like you typed in something on a computer or something. It's just fucking, to me, that is one of the biggest things like in this game that makes it just next level. It would be even cooler though. I thought you could use the PlayStation touchpad. That would be awesome if you could like swipe up, left, right, and you know. I thought for sure they would let you do that, but they don't.
They'll have to do that on a PS6. PlayStation 6.
They can do it with this, you know.
They probably could though. The touchpad is pretty good.
I mean, that's what I use when I pull up my stratagem map, you know. When you hit your map button, I use that to navigate. But then I realized you can also use the up, down, left, and right directional pad. So I started doing that instead because it's using the touchpad is kind of difficult for me.
Yeah, I
That
always use the
reminds me, I'm glad
touchpad.
I remembered. There's an option to remember weapon functions, and I have it on yes, and it's not working.
I like how you can see the
Apply.
stratagems come down from your ship in the sky and shit. I think that makes it next level.
Yeah, I never actually looked though.
Like you can actually watch a fucking bullet, like one bullet come down from your ship to the ground.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, dude. Weapon support. Remember weapon functions is not working for me because I keep setting my machine gun to the lowest rate of fire, and every time it's in like the medium rate of fire.
Must be a glitch or something because that thing was working for me a little while ago. I haven't done that forever though.
Yeah, it worked for me for a while too, but just recently.
It must have been like something to do with the update or some shit.
Same thing with the jetpack. Do you notice you're falling on your face a lot with the jetpack?
Mm-hmm.
Are you, or did they fix it with today's patch?
I mean, I wasn't falling a lot, but a little
No,
bit.
you would notice. I was falling every fucking time yesterday.
Oh no.
Every time I use a jetpack and I land, I'd fall on my face. Like, seriously, like 85% of the time. Like, I wouldn't say 90% of the time, but like 80% of the time, 8 out of 10 jumps, I would fall on my face. If there was even on a hill, if it was a little bit farther, like, no matter what, somebody said if you like release the movement stick right before you land, it helps, but
Yeah, I think the directional pad actually like stops you from going and shit and makes you go further and all that other stuff. Like I think it actually has to do with your direction and stuff like that with your ascent.
sensitivity.
But yeah, especially with all the buildings and shit, I like the jump app.
I love the jump pack, but when I'm using those machine guns, I need all that ammo. Oh yeah, that's right. Somebody said you can actually switch the weapons thing, like switching your like ammo type. You can set that to a different binding. I'm looking for that now.
Hey, did you get the 30th anniversary thing for PS5?
The thing that makes it look like a PlayStation 1.
That's what you did. I did the PS2.
Oh yeah, I did PlayStation 1. Well, it was actually already set to that, and I just kept it.
Yeah,
But my
PS1 was like
TV
too old. And then I didn't really like the noises it made. PS2 though, I remember that a lot, so I like that one.
No. My brother was lucky. My aunt bought him a PlayStation 1.
The startup
Like the
though,
day it came out.
I remember that a lot. The startup from PS1.
No, I definitely had a PlayStation 1 like the whole time it was out. My brother did anyways, but it was like a household thing.
Yeah, I think we had it when it
nostalgic
first
for
came out
that.
too, but I didn't play it that much. I played, what's it called, Nintendo 64. I thought PlayStation was kind of weird, but now I love it.
Dude, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was out on that first. Oh my god, that was like life changing. Also, that game was so cool, like quote unquote cool, that every kid in my generation instantly like thought they were a professional skateboarder.
Everybody I knew had that game. That or what's it called? Dave Mirra's BMX.
No, we didn't play Dave Mirra. We just played Tony Hawk because we thought we were skaters after that. Everyone that got so many fucking kids my age skating. It was crazy.
Now I'm a professional. I played Tony Hawk once. I can kickflip. Yeah, I could basically like 50-50 grind, and that was about it. Oh, and
I was
drop
a
in from
really
the
slow
quarter pipe.
learner. I was a really slow learner, but I eventually got decent.
Yeah, I couldn't
But
ollie for shit.
I could do all that stuff, but like I said, it took me a long time. Usually took somebody like a month to 3 months at most to learn how to ollie, and then they progressively got kick flips like within like a year and stuff. But it took me fucking 9 months to learn how to ollie. Then I accidentally did it one day, and then from then on I knew what it felt like. I almost shit myself that day. Still remember that.
Probably would have been the same thing with me, but I was so slow of a learner, I just stopped. I went on to the next thing. BMX. And then from BMX I went to dirt bike riding.
I wanted a dirt bike so bad growing up.
Definitely the funnest shit ever.
Yeah, that was a little out of our range. By a little, I mean like a lot.
Yeah, you guys had the Moose Up Pits next to you. You could have drove there if you had one.
No, yeah, just my family couldn't afford one. That's all.
Even the
No,
50s were
dude,
pretty
there's
good.
no input for this. There's no input for switching like ammo type. Mark. I actually switched the stratagem. You have to hold L1, right, to switch call stratagems.
Yep.
I actually switched mine to R1. I basically reversed those two things.
What does R1 do usually?
I can't remember. I don't know if it does anything. Might be just a free button. I'm looking right now.
I was gonna say I'm gonna look for that shit.
Zoom in. Why does it say zoom in? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that's for the map. Dude, I don't think it does anything.
Yeah, it does nothing. Just zooms in for the map.
Open stratagem list is R1 for me.
I was gonna say I don't
Oh
remember.
yeah. So L1, I was looking at it wrong. L1 is like you hold it for dialogue, like in-game communication,
Mm-hmm.
and then you tap it to mark things.
I'm pretty sure if I hold the middle button, the PlayStation, the huge button, that does the talk thing.
That that does the type in thing. I'm talking the thing that says like follow me or need ammo or yes, no, the comms wheel,
Oh, comm wheel. Okay, yep.
Yeah. So that's R1 for you because I switched it. So I gotta hold L1. I have to hold R1 to call stratagems because it was really hard to hold L1 and use my thumb for the D-pads because it's like they were too close together.
I don't have a
But
problem
come
doing
to
that.
think of it, yeah, I know it feels like my hands the controller's a little too small. It feels like, but now I realize the benefit of doing that because I could actually use my right hand to still move around.
That's probably why I do it then.
Yeah, it's like I can't do that anymore. I mean, I could technically, but it's not
Alcubierre
comfortable.
Drive calibration complete.
All right, dude. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning.
Loretta Kelly, with all you need to know.
Alright, dude.
Reports of
What's this
Illuminate
commercial?
sightings have been confirmed by the Ministry of Intelligence for the first time since their total annihilation. The Ministry
It's a new one from the
publishes a
Illuminate
list
shit.
of 11 signs your brain may be under Illuminate influence. Sign number 1, maladaptive doubt. And celebrated geneticist Jiahong Zhong has been killed in his home by a chicken-cow-pig hybrid.
What?
And that is all you need to know.
Killed by a chicken cow pig hybrid, really?
Yeah, what kind of nonsense was that?
No one could have predicted the return of the Illuminati.
Nice.
This is
Halfway
why I
done with this
always say
planet.
military spending should be at least twice what you think.
Oh yeah, how far are we on that order thing?
4 out of 7.
Nice. Probably 2 more days.
Right? It's saying something's happening at that black hole site.
Initiating FTL jump to the Meridia system. FTL jump successful.
Now, we will do it again.
Oh shit.
I wonder if that looks different. I can't remember what it used to look like. I think those